Hey Taurus, my name is Crystal. I'm going to be doing your reading for September 15th to September 30th. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you guys have had an awesome month. Make sure that you check out your monthly too, because I did your September, like your monthlies already done. Also, this is going to be for Taurus, like rising, Taurus sun, and Taurus moon, as well as Taurus Venus. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards. I'll try to do it here a little bit more. Taurus, hopefully you guys had a good month though. Like there's a little, I channel and I read intuitively, so I'm channeling already, so I just want to real quick kind of go over a couple things I'm getting. Some of you guys are feeling a little bit stressed, like a little bit more stressed than normal. Don't lose hope. Okay, for whatever it is that you're stressing about, that's what I'm hearing. Roland, something to do with someone named Roland. Okay, some of you guys are like traveling. Some of you guys have somebody overseas. You haven't seen them for a while because of COVID, or you like maybe haven't ever met them. Maybe you met them online. That might be the Roland or Ronald person. What else? So I keep seeing water. Somebody lives by water. But it has to do, I think, with like either moving toward water or your partner, the person that you're interested in, lives near the water. Okay. Anything else? 23. Somebody's turning 23, but also like the 23rd is going to be important to some people. So keep an eye out for that. 10-10. Interesting. So I don't always get a bunch of numbers, like, so times, you know, like, but I'm seeing 10-10. Either that's 10-10 October 10th, or that is going to be 10-10, like 10, like 10-10 I'm seeing AM for the most of you guys, not really so much a PM thing. Look at what 10-10 means. I honestly don't know, but also it has some significance to you. Anything else? Let's see. For Taurus for September. Toyota Tercel. I don't even know if they make those anymore, but somebody drives a Toyota Tercel. It's like a 19. It's a 90. What is it? 3. Blue. Or silver. Okay. It's random. Tundra. I don't know if it's a Toyota. Something about a Tundra too. That's another vehicle that's coming in. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some cards. That's all I'm kind of getting right now. That's clear. I'll get a lot of it. That doesn't make a lot of sense, some of it. Sounds like rambling, mumbling, and unclear pictures. So whatever I see that's clear. Alright, Taurus. Sun and rising. Venus. Some of you guys might feel a little cloudy too. Like you might feel a little bit like you can't think very clear. You might be feeling a little bit sick, or you might have been getting over being sick. Also, I want to say that some of you guys might have thyroid issues, like coming up. Like you might want to go to get checked for that because it's making you, or you might be like still getting sick. So be careful. Just look after your immune system a little bit better than normal. Just double down on that vitamin C or something. But also, yeah, some people, there's something going on with your like thyroid or something. Or your thighs, but probably just your thyroid. Okay. That's just for a few of you guys, of course. What's at the bottom of the deck? We don't know because I put it down. Let's see. Let's take a look together. I only read in upright, so we're going to do that. Okay. And I read intuitively as well, too. So, I mean, I can tell you either way, but I don't read reversals. Okay, so let's see. So now here at the bottom of the deck, let's start out here. You're working on something, okay? You're working on your pentacles. You're making sure you might be saving some money. But you're also putting together, you're trying to like figure something out. Maybe some of you guys might be trying to find a job. You're trying to like get, do better at your job because you want a promotion, but you're putting in the effort and the work that you need to in order to get something. Okay, you've been working really hard at something for a while. Okay. Now, let's see, anything else? Something to do with mint. I mean, like fresh mint. Like mint, like I'm like saying like plant, like a mint plant. Okay. Now at the center of the reading, we've got the Tower. So with it covering that, we have the Hermit. So this is Sagittarius energy. This is Virgo energy. I don't see this Tower as being a negative tower. I see that like this is a change that's happening abruptly. You're putting a lot of work and stuff in with your pentacles. Some of you guys are really trying to find a different job. Okay, this is looking for something new. He's not looking, he's putting a lot of effort into it, but he's putting effort in regards to money, okay? So something's going to happen. There will be a breakthrough. With the Hermit, like you're taking the time to kind of search for something that you need. Something big may have changed and like abrupt may have changed and put you kind of in this because it's crossing it. But what's happening though is that you're sitting at this energy with the Hermit. You're not a big change that takes place, right? This is like the structure is no longer. So now instead of like, getting up and running towards something, you're taking the time that you need in order to make the right decision for you. So you're not racing towards something. With him, he's got the star there. Make sure that you're using your intuition in regards to a situation to rebuild his foundation here. Some of you may have had an ending with the Sagittarius by the name of Jeff, Dennis. Anybody else? Okay, that's all I'm getting right now. Could be a Sagittarius or Virgo energy, but you're taking the time that you need, okay? If this is relationship stuff, which I think it might be because we got the Two of Cups here. The thing is that instead of like the foundation has changed, okay? You may have this pentacle might even be like energy into abundance into a relationship as well, depending on your situation. I've heard, I'm too old for this shit. I'm too old for this shit. I'm tired of it. Some of you guys are just gonna like, instead of like jumping on, getting really bad deja vu too. But I'm not gonna get a clear picture of what that's about. So basically, you're going to be looking for something else, but you're not going to be like taking a lot of energy to rebuild this foundation straight away. You're going to be like just kind of trying to figure out, okay, well, do I say that this was a house? They say that some of you guys, so there's going to be in like, those of you who live in like North Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, maybe Missouri area, Arkansas. So areas like in that vicinity, you might want to be working on your roof. I feel like you might have a storm, okay? Some kind of a storm like rain or something, which you will then need to repair, okay? Leaks, I can see leaking, like a leaky ceiling. It's like bubbling at the top, even to the point where it's like it could very well like some of you're just gonna wake up and you're gonna have a leak in your ceiling or a big bubble and you're like, oh shit, I don't have the money for that. I heard, yeah, I know then it looks like you've been working really hard. So for some of you guys to have the money for what you want, which wasn't for repairs, it was for something else, Somebody has a birthday. It's obviously not you guys, but a birthday's coming up that you want to have money to do. Could have been, could be anybody. Janine is a thing, if you're watching. Okay, so for those of you who have something like that happening. Either way, whatever the situation is, this foundation is no longer, or is going to not, something's going to happen with it, where it's no longer going to be, or you'll need to put some repairs into it. When this structure, is no longer, most people, let's just say that the tower falls down. Okay, this was a brick tower, let's pretend. Well, then you're like, okay, well, do I want to do brick again, or do I want to try something different? Maybe I'll use, a different, maybe I'll use a different siding or something like that. So you're taking the time that you need, okay? And you're taking step by step, okay? Let's go ahead. I'm going to clarify, because it's just like everywhere for the Taurus. Show me why we have the Hermit with the Tower. These are both major arcana, okay? So whatever this is going to be. There's no working around it, okay? Structure's coming down. You're going to be taking the time that you need. Your sweet-ass time. That's what I'm hearing. I'm taking my sweet-ass time. Some of you guys are property managers. If you are, like, maybe, be a little more thoughtful if you can. Unless your tenants are the ones who cause that to be a thing. Because, if this has to do with the relationship, like, you've got a passionate new beginning, but you're not going to be in a race to put it all back together. Use your instinct. We got the Wolf card here. In regards to, let's see, it goes in this direction. In regards to what to do in the situation. Okay. So if this is your instinct, then go for it, because you know your situation better than I do. But I just got, like, somebody's a property manager, and they're like, I'm going to take my sweet-ass time to take care of that. Like, winter's coming up, they can deal with it. So don't take that energy if you're watching. Like, that's just not, it's not good energy, it's not good karma, and it's not really going to help you in the long run. So careful with that. So then, Marla is a name I'm getting as well. And then we've got, I'm still channeling, so I'm trying to, like, make sure that that's not, so we can continue. Okay. James, Jason, also, they're brothers. They're kids. Some of you, whoever this is for, you've got kids. And this is happening to you, and your landlady is saying that they're not looking after something. You instinctively know that they're not going to put a lot of energy and effort into doing something as immediately as you'd like. I have kids. Like, I have boys. I think it's in their room. The boys' room is the leak, the biggest leak that you have. There's a leak that's happening, or there's a leak that's happening. Some kind of structural damage, something like that. Okay. So there's that. All right. So back to the reading. We have got the Knight of Swords, which is going to be not Aries. It's going to be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Someone's racing forward to tell somebody something about something, right? They're like, I got this message. Here I come. Okay. So there's a message coming in regards to something there was in the recent past. So let's go ahead and figure out what that was. Let's go ahead and we're going to use the Morgan Greer here. Morgan Greer cards. So what's up with this Knight of Swords? Somebody, I think this is a person who raced in. They were going to race in. Maybe they didn't. The Hermit again, guys. Somebody wanted to come in with a message, and I don't think that they actually did. It could be a Virgo. Could be, again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person. They were going to come in with a message, but they didn't. Okay. Some of it's this is somebody's, that could be the dad, too. There's a man who's if you're watching, if you're resonating with this, with the boys, this is the dad. He was going to come in with a message, and he just isn't doing it straight away. He was like, okay, I'm on my way, and then something stopped him in his tracks, and he's taking his time now. So there's that energy there, and then there's Hermit energy here. So you're both on the Hermit energy. Okay. Now, what's going on in the mind is the Two of Cups. Okay. the idea, you want, something, you want a partnership, you want, if those of you who are looking for a job or building on something like that, you want to have that partnership with your employer. That, whether or not you have an employer at this moment, okay? If this is having to do with love, like you might just be having love on the brain, love on the mind. This person might have been wanting to come back, but then they decided to slow down like a whole bunch and go inside and kind of use their intuition and maybe take some more time before they come in with that. All right, so the Two of Cups is on the brain. What is the Two of Cups about? We're going to pull that from the Witch's Tarot here. Give me a little bit more information in regards to what's up with the Two of Cups for Taurus. September 15th to 30th, please show me. Okay, we got 2 of those came out. I'm going to honor it. We got the Tower and the Lovers. See, there's 2 Towers and 2 Hermits. So shit's going down and nobody's doing anything about it. Come on. We got the Lovers here. That's also Gemini energy. There we go. That's actually, is that the Tower? No, that's the Lovers. There you go. And we got, look at this Tower. Boom. 2 Towers and 2 freaking Hermits coming out. Holy crap. Shit's going down and nobody's doing anything about it. I'm going to make you guys t-shirts, Taurus. And some of it's in regards to love, because I asked about this Two of Cups. You got the Lovers, you got the Two of Cups. There's something going on. Somebody might have feelings for somebody and they're not saying anything, and it's both of you guys. If you're into somebody, they're into you too, and ain't nobody doing nothing. But what's going to happen is, what do we got? 2 of Cups, got the Tower, and the Lovers. So here we are. This is how it came out. This is how I'm reading it. 2 of Cups, Tower, Lovers, boom. Some of you guys, somebody's going to come out, or you want someone to come out and be like, boom, let's start a new structure together and be these lovers. Yeah, let's get into it. Heavy Gemini energy as well. You want the other person to be the person to do it, though, Taurus. But ain't nobody doing nothing. This person was racing in, he or her. Shantae. Also, Shantae, you might be this person here. I'm getting heavy energy, like Libra energy. Okay, Libra in the chart. 27, about 27 years old is what I'm getting. Okay. Anything else? Somebody might actually just be Sean. Okay. All right. So then, in the future, we've got the Death card, which, surprise, surprise, because we've got 2 Towers, so that's an end and a beginning. Then, in the future, we've got the Death. So that's just the ending of a cycle. So something's happening. So let's figure out, this is also Scorpio energy. What's going on with that? Oh my gosh, there's a Death card. What do we do? That's a great Death card right there. Because, and I'm going to do it with, I'm going to clarify it with an Oracle card. Okay, somebody likes the walk like an Egyptian. So random. Anyway, it's so weird. Oh, well, my dog is having a dream or a seizure. What are you doing? Awaken. Come here. Sorry, guys. Come here. Come here. Are you dreaming? Are you dreaming? She was dreaming. Alright, guys. She was just kicking a lot, so I wasn't sure. She was like, she doesn't ever have seizures, but she was running wild. So, also, because that was happening during this reading, just the energy, pay attention to your dreams. Because that might really help with kind of making sense of some of the stuff that's going on. Alright, you okay? Let me say hi to Taurus. Hi. My name's Chloe. Alright, let me go over here, please. Alright, so, she's cute. Alright. So, Death card. It's the end of cycle, but it's also the beginning of one. We've had 3 now. That's going to be heavy changes. I'm surprised. Well, there we go. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. We'll just tell you that. Things are changing, especially because you've been working your ass off here. This also, I think I'm hearing like money and love. Okay, there's two different things that are going to be happening, coming in. Put effort into it. I mean, do what you're doing with this energy. That's totally fine with this. I mean, that's what this other person's doing too. But there's going to be like a swift change, and then, you know, shit's going to start going wild. So I'm going to pull a follow-up card with this. So show me why we've got the death card in the near future for Taurus. For Taurus. September 15th to September 30th. Please show me for Taurus. Taurus. Passion. So shit's going to start going wild. Okay, something that you're very passionate about is going to be coming in, or someone, and things are going to start changing. What dates do we have? October 23rd. It's a ways. Anything else? 17th? 21st? Taylor? Female or male? Female, male, or male? Taylor is like your manager, or like the person that you're interested in. Taylor. You get a voicemail from somebody named Taylor, and it changes everything in a good way. It's like, hi, my name is Taylor with blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Or Tyler, even. But largely Taylor. Yeah, my name is Taylor. It's pretty clear that it's going to be more Taylor. I'm going to pull another one. Apparently, I just grabbed these cards. So let's clarify one more time. What's up with this death card and the passion card? New passion, fire. It might be a fire sign person. Sagittarius. Some of you guys are getting Sagittarian energy, Scorpio energy, air sign energy. We got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy coming in. Okay. All right. Please show me 2, 3. Okay. Judgment. So somebody's gonna be like, yo. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to freak you guys out, but I just want to say this because this is insane, but I have to tell you guys. I got the Judgment card. For 1% of you guys, be sure, because this does also say fire. And there's been this foundation kind of an issue going on in my what I'm getting. Make sure that you're turning off your oven. Make sure that you're not leaving anything on. Your iron and everything's unplugged. Make sure that you're just extra special aware in the next, for sure, September, the rest of September, into, you know, about mid-October, okay? Some of this could be a car. This could be that cell we were talking about earlier as well in the garage. So careful with that. Okay. Somebody might knock something over. So if you have like something that could catch fire, somebody might not. I think an animal, like a cat. Okay. And it could cause some issue. So just for like 1% of you guys, okay, I haven't gotten that forever. I've never had it. So I want to make sure you guys know that if it's just in general, careful, hey? But with Judgment, you know, if we're going into this whole thing where somebody's coming in with a passionate beginning with like relationships, stuff like that, something's changing, there's a judgment being made. Why? This is something that you are getting good karma from the universe in regards to a relationship or a job offer. Okay? Somebody's going to like the personality that you have. They're going to like your resume. They're going to like something that you're doing. Okay? Something about you, they're just going to be like, nope, this is the person. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's all I've got for that. Now, in the position of how you're feeling is conflict. Bear with me just a second. My throat is killing me. This is just grapefruit juice, but it tastes like garbage. My throat hurts really bad. You guys might be getting sick, I'm just saying. Careful, too. It's a positive reading, but there's some shit, going on. You might be like, oh, when the hell is this shit ever going to end this month? It's a good month, but you've got a lot on your plate, and you're trying to sort through what's on your plate and figure out what the most important thing is to be doing at that moment, okay? But that's why you're taking the time with the Hermit. Now, there's a lot of conflict going on. Well, I don't know why. Why is that happening? Probably because you got a lot of shit going on your plate. Let's go ahead. Charisse is another name I'm getting. Charisse or Shalise. What's up with this conflict card? 5 of Wands. Show me. Taurus, 15th to the 30th. Please show me. The Sun. Okay, there could be a Leo involved. Conflicted over a Leo. Some of you guys are like, I can hear, I'm conflicted over whether or not I want to be happy. So here we are again. With that Tower and then that offer coming in with the Lovers and everything. It's a thought and the slow movement. I'm conflicted over whether or not I want to be happy. And most people are like, I'll just be happy. It's not that easy, I've heard. What's going on? Why is it not that easy for Taurus to be happy? Let me grab, I'm going to grab another Oracle card. Show me what's up with the Sun and the 5 of Wands for Taurus and how they're feeling. This is how you guys are feeling. What's going on? Stone Ridge Road. Holy crap. Stone Ridge Road. Ouch. Stone Ridge Road. Okay. Where's Stone Ridge Road? Okay. Why the Sun and why the 5 of Wands? Stone Ridge Road. It's weird. Okay, so vigilance. We've got interesting stone people. Okay. Stone people. I wonder who those people are. Maybe they're these 2 hermit people that won't do anything. They're just sitting there trying to figure it out. But you're both using your intuition, okay? Okay, and then we've got the vigilance, okay? So take the time that you need, really. I mean, like, look, I don't see a reason for rush, especially because they're gonna get 2 towers and a death card. So shit's gonna happen whether you want it to or not at some point, and you're gonna have to figure it out either way. There's a strong Virgo energy as well in here because that's the Hermit. Like I said before, then we got Gemini, we've got Scorpio, we've got all the air. Again, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Show me one more in regards to the Sun in the 5. I want to know more about why they're conflicted specifically. Taurus here. Taurus. This is how they're feeling. What are they doing? Thank you. The World. Okay, again, moving forward. You guys, like, some of you guys, oh my goodness. I haven't done this in many years. And I am afraid of moving forward. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't feel like I will be good enough. You don't have a choice. That's what I'm hearing. You don't have a choice. I mean, if with love, sure, maybe you have a choice, right? But even if it is with love, I don't know. This is, if you don't have a choice and you got the Lovers and the 2 of Cups, then that could be soulmate energy, okay? And it'll happen in divine timing, okay? Just don't worry about that. But there's something, especially in regards to like a career change or something like that, you're not going to have a choice. Or moving, because you got the World. I didn't even tell you guys. You got the World. So that could be moving. That could be forward movement with this other person, with this other hermit person who's just sitting there, like, kind of trying to figure it out. But it's not, I don't see it as a negative. There's nothing really happening that's negative. Some of you guys, very few, 1% of you guys, might be asked to move out of your house. But largely the reason for that would be some kind of structural damage where you weren't able to stay. Okay, so you wouldn't be able to do that. You couldn't be like, oh, I want to stay but your roof is off your house, so you can't stay. You know what I mean? Like something like that. So, okay, I don't know what the weather is going to be like in those states I mentioned, but I visually can see some of the stuff that happens. So, keep an eye out, be careful, prepare really for stuff, because if you prepare for it, then it won't happen, or at least you can, maybe dodge it. Interesting. So we have the world. So how do you feel currently, right? Or how do people see you? The world. They see you moving forward. They see you making that progress. Okay. So there's a lot of forward movement and change in energy. Now do be prepared because we are in a retrograde. So don't sign anything that you're not, maybe supposed to sign too much. So not supposed to sign, but like that you can help sign. Like, I had to sign things the last couple of days that I really didn't want to sign, but I was like, look, I have to re-sign my lease, so either I do that or I don't. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you can help it, don't sign anything until after the retrograde, and wait for the shadow period, which I think is about 2 weeks. So if you can help it, don't do that. Don't buy a new car. Don't sign a new lease. Don't buy a new car, like I said. Largely, obviously, if something happens and you're the person with the Tricell with the issues that it's having, then you might have to do it anyway, right? So just, do what you can. But with this is a good, positive, happy card. Okay, so this is how people see you. This is how, because you're making progress and people are proud of you around you. They're like, oh, wow, like, look at Taurus. You might even, some of you guys might be, for like 1 or 2% of you might be building a new business. Okay, starting your own something that you're proud of. Now, what your hopes and fears are: trickery, sneaky. This has to do with this person that's wanting to come in and communicate in regards to a situation. It could be a love offer, heavy love offer. You're worried that this person's going to come in and be manipulative, and this is a narcissistic card, so you might be like, oh God, I was with a narcissist and I don't want to do it again. I don't want to be with another narcissist. Oh my God, I'd rather just be alone and conflicted, right? The universe isn't going to put you with a narcissist if that's not what you want, okay? So just work on that. If you see red flags as red as this guy's shoes, then walk away, hey? If it looks like a duck and it acts like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for what the duck looks like. But that still, doesn't mean that you don't, if this guy is taking this hermit energy, he's racing forward and he goes, wait, no, I think I'll draw it back a little bit, then, most narcissists are going to run ass in and they're going to throw a whole, bouquet of flowers at you and tell you to marry them that moment. So you'll know the difference, is what I'm trying to say, between whether or not this person would be something like a narcissist, like the Seven of Wands or Seven of Swords, or not. So Peterson. Okay, so you got something like that coming in. Peter Pumpkin Eater. Peter, Pete, or Peterson. Okay. So that could have something that you might resonate with that. So we're going to do a follow-up. What's the story with the Seven of Swords? Tell me a little bit more about what's going on for Taurus. These cards do not want to keep being shuffled. Did you see that? Page of Cups. Offer. You want to make an offer? They want to make an offer. Somebody's afraid that somebody's not exactly who they say they are. This is the thing, guys. I used to be a private investigator. No, obviously, I don't know if you watch my channel for that long. But I'm going to say right now, I will do a background check on anybody before I take off my shoes in their house. Never mind before I take my coat off. They will have a background check done. They will have a, drug test done. They're going to have freaking, I'm going to do a, STD test, done. We're going to be all up each other's asses before we're anywhere near it. You know what I mean? Before we're anywhere near a relationship or anything like that. Because why? Because I've dated in these situations like this too. I've been with narcissistic people before and it's not fun. And you don't want to offer your cup of love. See her? She wants it. Look at how sweet you guys are like, oh my God. Piscean energy as well. You might have a Piscean come back in. They might have been wanting to come in, but then they're like racing in to say, feelings, want you, want to try it, want to do the thing. And they're like, wait a minute, draw it back. Okay. They might want to offer you this, but they're like, maybe I'll wait on that for a minute, you know. What else? Somebody by the name of Christopher or Christina. A couple names coming in. There's a lot of you guys watching, so just bear with me while I channel. Somebody gave someone flowers pretty immediately when they met, and it was like overboard, you know, and so it kind of freaks someone out. And they've kind of, some of these people haven't really been talking for a while. Like some of you guys haven't had any communication. If this is a love offer, I want to pull, well, you know, we don't need it. We already know. We've already gone over that because this is pretty obvious what's happening. You know, I can hear you guys. Yeah, I can resonate. Okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page. So, okay. Wheel of Fortune is the outcome. Surprise, surprise, right? We got World. We've got 2 Towers. We've got Death. Like, this is like a Scorpio reading. Wheel of Fortune, you know what that is? Abundance, baby. That's forward movement. It's going to start going crazy. You're going to be like, swipe me off my feet, why don't you? So that's insane. And also, you're going to be, if you guys are applying for a job, you're going to be getting something. You're probably going to be getting about $2 more an hour than you were planning. 23rd, 24th, 25th of September. We're talking also around the 11th of October as well as another significant date. Okay. Let's do a follow-up here. Let's do, what's the story with the Wheel of Fortune for our Taurus? Just be like cautious. Like when you're worried about this here, take the time that you need. Like, I don't have the money to do a background check, I just heard. That's okay. That's fine. But like, do your due diligence. Make sure that your dots connect and your I's are crossed, or do whatever, you know, your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. You're going to be really nervous because this person's going to come back in and, like, start communicating at some rate. Okay? But then things are going to start going nuts because you got lots of changes. You're not going to know who you are in the next, and if you have kids in the next, let's say, 3 weeks, okay? The 18th, again, is another really important date. If you have kids too, like you're going to be like, I don't want this person around my kids. I don't know who they are. I want them. I like them. I have feelings for them, but I'm afraid because I'm holding back because I'm worried about my kids. I don't want to be in a situation like that. If it's going to be a negative situation, you're very conflicted and you're very worried about opening up to someone. So what's the story with the Wheel of Fortune? Don't move with somebody immediately. Either. Even if you end up with this crazy situation, if you're like one of these people that are like, oh yeah, like there was a horrible windstorm, or like maybe there's like a tornado, or like some kind of like a storm, a really bad storm that happens, and like it not, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Something for some of you is very small amount of you guys might have structural damage to your home, and you'll be like, oh well, this person that I kind of don't really know but has a crush on me, or we've been talking a little bit, has offered me to go do this thing and go live with them. Don't do that. Figure out a different way of doing it. I just heard, we don't have any other way. Well, yeah, you do. You got to figure out another way because that's not a way. You know, the options don't exist unless we create them as options. Okay. So we got rain purification. How weird is that? Was I just talking about storms? So that's the Wheel of Fortune purification, though. Also, with a Wheel of Fortune, that's forward movement. What happens after it rains? Everything's clear, clearing the air. Let's clear the air. Let's have a conversation about this. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how we can move forward, okay? So that is all I have for you, Taurus. Let me know how that goes. Leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Other than that, make sure that you watch your September reading, and I'll see you in October. Bye, guys. Take good care.